Hey, happy Wednesday, everybody. It's hump day. Very excited to have you here. Thanks for joining us. I have a special guest on today. I just figured out it is 6 p.m. in Tel Aviv right now. And we figured it out because Aviv thought our interview was tonight at 6 p.m., but his times are mixed up. But that's okay. We fixed it. He's here. We are blessed to have you. Aviv, welcome to the program.
Oh, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much. Happy to be here on the program with the CLIPA team. Love
Yeah,
you
you're right up
guys.
the road from us. So I feel so good. I feel like we should have done this in person. We should have been sitting side by side at a coffee shop or something like that. That would have been a little bit more of an effect for people, but that's okay.
We should do it next time for sure.
Yeah, we'll
That
go to
will
the
be a fun
beach,
one.
sit on the beach, or maybe we'll get like on the Ferris wheel at the Spectrum, and we'll do it from the
That might be too high. That's fine.
something special. You don't like heights?
Nah.
Okay. Well, thank you for coming in. You guys are one of our exhibitors at CLIPACon this year. Very excited to have you. We're blessed to have you. And you guys have been kind of involved with CLIPA over the years and slowly becoming more and more. Maybe you're in the beginning, it was like, I don't know who this CLIPA people are and all that stuff. And it's evolved and it's become such a great relationship. And we really love your products and everything you guys do. So just tell us a little bit about S4. And you guys don't offer just regular products. I mean, you guys are the innovators of the industry. That's what I kind of look at. So let's talk about, I'll let you talk about S4.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for having me. It's exciting. I think the journey with CLIPA is quite similar to the rest of the industry. The beginning, who is this S4, and then who is this CLIPA? But we made up a great partnership, working well together. And it took time to know S4 as well, because S4 is more, I call it, that's the innovator of the industry. So if you look of we have great engineering team, great minds behind the product, and it goes from the big items to the real small details that really makes a difference between an easy installation, fast installation, and most important, reliable installation.
Yeah.
Without, we have big stuff like all of our what we call S4I, which is all the RGB and shows that we do, content and amazing things that goes all together, all the way to a wireless system that we are installing now in the city of San Jose. Yeah. So it's a wide range of items, but very well engineered and a lot of thought process about a lot of good people behind it.
Yeah, when it comes to Christmas lights and holiday lighting, you think you talk about innovation and all that stuff and RGB and technology, and people get so like turned off by that because they just think it's so difficult. But the way you guys have built your products, it becomes so simple, and the support team. And this is why, one of the many reasons we enjoy working with you guys is because the support system behind the products. And when we do an install, engineers are available to talk to us. Tell us a little bit about that, and what's behind S4 and offering that level of service to everyone.
Yeah, so we have a good team all over the US. We actually have offices all over the US. Starts from Virginia, Atlanta to Oregon.
Yeah,
and each one of these places is a very good team. Our reps all the time in front of everyone. We are available 24 hours. Actually working, hand to hand with the CLIPA team, and they are also the girls that are doing an amazing job. They know today better than I some items, which is exciting.
yeah.
But we love the support. We love to be there, and we know that some of our product needs some understanding, at least at the beginning. So this is why we'll always be there. But once you get it. And you put your hand on it, it's like, that's really makes sense. So how nobody thought about this before, right? Yeah. So there is like this beginning, people will be intimidated, but once they got the bite from the apple, that's it.
I love that. Yeah, and that's the same case for us. And we're starting to adventure a lot more into S4 products. You guys have some really cool products. If you're not aware of what the products are, there's so many of them. The one that really stands out is your expandable line, the expandable lights that we're putting. We just did an install, as you're aware of, out at the Palms Casino in Las Vegas. We have another install that we're doing, same product. We're doing this up in Northern California. And then we have another one that we just landed. We're excited about. That's going to be going on in September. So a lot of permanent lighting opportunities. And the great thing about this holiday industry, you know, when I first got into it back in 98, 2006 is really when I started jumping back into it. It was just basically November to January, November to, you know, February for takedowns and stuff like that. And it's expanded so much. And I think you guys have been the forefront of that. Your products, your technology and stuff like that has been the forefront of that, because you can't just hang regular mini lights, you know, out there, you know, for year-round use. But you guys have developed and put that product out there. So talk a little bit about, you know, the expandables or anything else you can think of where they do have the warranty supported behind it and they have the technology that will last. So let's hear a little bit about that.
Yes, so our thought for, you're right, at the beginning it was, you know, a seasonal lights, right? So the S come for seasonal, 4 seasons. So it's all about the holiday lights, but basically expanding it through multi-seasonal installation. So a few years ago, we came out with the everlasting strand that you have that expandable option, which came out to be amazing to see that you don't even need to put staples. It's just you hang it on the tree or on a pole. That fraction of the bands will not let it slide down, but it holds very, very strongly out there. We have installation in Palm Desert over 5 years ago and still not to replace even one strand with the UV, hard condition, all of that. So everything is very well engineered and designed to support long-term installation. And you probably say, hey, what about GFCIs if you're installing it for so long time? So even in that, we have what we call the epoxy filled husk that really take the basically inrush current down below the level of the GFCI sensors, so it will not trigger the sensor, which we done this into our seasonal lights as well. So we are, I think, the only company that gives seasonal lights 4-season warranty, and the everlasting is 2-year warranty. And as I said, we have installation out there that outlast that 2 year. So there's a lot of options in the everlasting, a lot of option in architecture light, like floodlights that are designed very well, IP66, very robust, so people leave it year round. So yeah, we have that combination. I'm usually say to people, you know, there's so many things with S4. Where should I start? I said, start with your problem. Tell me what your problem, will give you the solution, and then you'll see from there it will be easy.
Yeah, and I love that. And you guys, you're true to that word too, because we had the same issue this last year. We did a city up in LA, and the previous year we had a lot of GFIs, you know, popping, and it was a lot of, you know, the customer wasn't happy. We would fix it, of course, to make them happy, but we got what's the solution for this? And it was your low voltage lighting is what it was. That was our fix for this project, and we didn't experience any issues with it. Maybe one here and there, but it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't the 7 or 8 and 9 that was consistently doing it. Maybe it popped once or twice because it was a low voltage solution for our problems. So little things like that, and that's just the tip of the iceberg for what the products you guys have. I've seen some of your trees, Pixel Pines, and all that stuff. If you haven't seen them, Google Pixel Pine, you know, tree, and you'll see they're amazing. I mean, it's a show. It's a show on the tree, right?
Yes. Yeah. It's an experience. You can see. Yeah, definitely.
That's right. Experience.
Google it, and it's a fun stuff.
Not a cheap experience, but it is an experience. So you know what? That's okay. So
that's one of the things. The first question will be, okay, what's the budget?
Right, exactly. That's right. That's right. Do you have the budget for this tree? Because it is not cheap, but it's beautiful. I mean, once it's up, it is amazing, and it does draw people's attention to it. So it's a spectacle. So.
Correct. And there's other things around that you can make. We have a lot of, you know, taking down a few notch down to make a beautiful show from a simple Versaline line connected to a show. And now we bring in the King of Strings, which you can make an amazing show. So if your budget is not there and you are not a theme park or something like this, we do have options to go on much more conservative level of a show.
Sure. Yeah, you got multitude of options there. So let's jump back to you mentioned S4 seasonal. That's what that stands for. I might have to change that now because you guys are not seasonal anymore. You guys are more year round. I don't know what the word we can use for that. Tell me what S4 means.
So S4 came from I forgot the season 4 lighting. I believe that was the first name. I came in, I also knew S4 as S4, but apparently there is the multi-seasonal approach to it when it just started with Craig and Jason.
Yeah.
Craig is the CEO, sits in Virginia, and Jason is the brain behind all of the innovation and everything in Atlanta. So, and they had few more partners, but they are the one who, spearheaded it. So yes, it started already there from the point we need something to cover all season through the year and make something that is high tech involved in the lighting industry.
Yeah, both great individuals. I have an opportunity to hang out with them both and get some lunch, and so that was amazing. So very innovative on a different level when it comes to that stuff, which is pretty cool. But you can see why your success is what it is, because you have leaders at the forefront that are that are just amazing. So shout out to them. Let's get a little bit more personal, if you don't mind. I want to get it personal here. We talked this last week about your family. Your family, can you just, this is off topic, but tell us a little bit about your family, thoughts and prayers. Anybody that's on the program right now, if you can just shoot some prayers out to Aviv and his family. They are struggling back in Tel Aviv. I believe they're in Tel Aviv. Is that right?
All is well, but yes. Yes.
Okay. So any updates on that? They're doing well. They're okay.
I will not go much into it, but thank you so much. Appreciate the praise and all the warm messages and we got through this last 2 years, which were quite horrifying times. We're now in hopefully for some kind of a ceasefire and peace down the road. So, let's focus about the good stuff.
I more wanted to, because I want people to pray for you and pray for your family. And I think that's, something that's needed definitely in this time. So more so for that, not to get into the nitty gritty of it, but we are thoughts and prayers out to you. So, your family, we're thinking about them.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And thank you for the entire community. I saw a lot of posts and things through this whole horrible times. So thank you all. And appreciate it.
Okay, let's move on. Let's shift. This is a question I like to ask everybody, personal and professional. Maybe you talk about S4, and then you can talk about yourself personal. What is Aviv doing in 2025 to level up?
So
on the spot here.
On the spot. I think I'm just doing what I love to do.
You're looking like, are you running anymore? Are you got something coming up you're training for?
Yeah, this year, in terms of that, so in this year, I decided to put 3 challenges in front of me, and all 3 is just do it on a consistent level. So I have my runs, which I'm doing 2 to 3 times a week a run. Around 4 to 5 miles every week, 3 times. I done 1 half marathon, and now I'm start to look for the next second one. So usually I'll do 1. This year I decided to do 2 events. So I'm with a couple of other friends looking for the next event right now towards the end of the year. So we'll put the event and a training program around it. It's really fun. The next challenge I took is to be consistent on the gym. So I'm going 2 times a week at gym, and I'm trying not to skip it. So like I have a table each, make sure I'm in the gym 2 times a week. And now my daughter joined me, so it's really fun. My youngest daughter.
Love it.
And the third challenge I took is, for years I wanted to do some kind of a martial art and thing like this. And through all the things that happen in the personal side that we just talked as well. So with my son, I started to do Krav Maga. 1 time a week, and also to commit to do it 1 time a week, not to miss it. So also in the table, and I'm already more than 6 months inside it. So I'm very.
I love it. Yeah. Look at that. That was an easy question for you. You thought it was going to be a hard one, but you're doing a lot to level up. I love it.
So this year is about maintenance consistency and make sure, and also in the S4 light, I have few things that I make sure that every day I'm doing it, making a table, and I believe this will be the thing in 2025.
It will be. Looking forward to anything that S4 is doing. Anything they're doing to level up? Any new products coming out that we can maybe get a little teaser on?
Oh yes, it's S4 always have exciting stuff.
Yeah. All right.
So first of all, let's do a lot of great job in the marketing side. Started last year and going up this year, you'll see a lot of cool stuff, things. I think whoever connecting to the S4, platforms on social, you'll see more and more things, beautiful thing coming up, because at the end of the day, we are in a business of emotion and vision, right? If there's no good vision, it doesn't stand out.
That's
so
right.
They definitely level up over there. And in terms of product, so we have, if anybody watched last week, we done a box opening.
That's right.
Right? So we're bringing that sphere, which is amazing. We're bringing a full production of the King of Strings. Who people don't know what the King of Strings, KOS, it's a strand that basically you have 138 combination of colors and functions all together.
Wow. Yeah.
And it's very easy to control with a push button controller, but we level up. It will not be all level push button. You also will be remote control, radio frequency control, show connected control, like what we'll do in the Palm.
Wow.
So we level up there. We level up in the wireless connection. So as I said, we're doing a project already for 3 years in San Jose, and we are expanding that project with the city. And every section we now added the wireless system, so it from the office, they can change the color scheme of the area.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So there's a lot of wireless stuff coming in this year and down the road as well. So it's exciting.
Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Well, Aviv, that was amazing. You have so much stuff. I love it. I love it on the personal side, the professional side. There's a lot happening there. And if you guys want to hear more about S4 and their products, the great thing is you can join us on August 19th and 20th at CLIPA 2025. So we appreciate your support. August 19th and 20th, as I mentioned, right there in Nashville, Tennessee. Join us at the Gaylord Opryland Resort. Beautiful place. You'll get lost, I promise you. That's a good thing, because when you get lost, it's just nature. It's amazing. So I want to thank you, Aviv, and I want to thank our sponsors that have helped us out, that helped this become a reality. Mr. Pipeline, Action Lighting, S4, Tough Clips, Tensol CRM, Guardian Staffing, Holiday Home Concepts, Lightorama, Big Star Lights, St. Nick's Holiday Lighting, Holiday Dynamics, Landscape Lighting Designs, Ryan Lee. Landscape Lighting Secrets. I had him on last week. So join us out in Tennessee. We'd love to have you out there. Come up, say hi, Aviv, talk about the products, a lot of cool stuff. Aviv, thank you very much. Thoughts and prayers out to you and your family. We appreciate you, and looking forward to seeing what S4 has to bring to the table in 2025. Thank you again.
Thank you all, and it's great to be part of this amazing group that you just mentioned. So looking forward to see everyone in Tennessee.
All right. We'll see you in Nashville.
Thank you.